we have prepared a small exhibition of our products, the products of our defense industry. Also, the representatives of ours and your industry will inform you about the projects that they will do together. So on this end, we will not go there because it's kind of long. We have the exhibition of our Air Force products, both the aircraft, this is our ground attack aircraft developed in here and used by Yugoslav defense industry, also some helicopters and the variety of armament that we have developed to upgrade all of these aircraft. At the end there is our training aircraft. We understand from your chief of staff, from your minister, that you have also the need for the basic trainer aircraft. We will offer this for the joint cooperation. And then again, different types of guided and non-guided ammunitions we are dealing with your industry.
This is, Mr. President, at least more cheaper than anything else. And people can pay, your pilots can pass the basic training on this.
It's very nice, very good aircraft with very good for training and with the latest generation avionics. You can go from there to migrate to the latest generation aircrafts. Now, this is our tank or the upgrade of its M84 tank, which was built in Yugoslavia, designed an upgrade of the basic T-72. We also have quite a bit of T-72s. And we are very proud on this upgrade package that we are doing here. And the level of protection has been increased greatly. We are also proud on the effects of this, the capabilities of this dynamic protection responsive reactive armor. We have also equipped the crew with a very high level of the situational awareness. There are 6 cameras which are watching all over the tank with the digital navigation, with the weapon station for commander, so that they can increase probability of survival on a modern battlefield, and also to increase the level of capability to defeat modern targets. We have just discussed with your team about some joint projects in this domain. Maybe we have, for example, we did have an engine factory, and now there is a very big demand for engines of this type all over the.
I have just said to our minister, there is always a big fight, even it comes to real scuffles when we start speaking which one is better, our tank or Russian tank, T-90, and it's like...
We have them both, and we have very positive reactions from the crews for both of this. This is our infantry fighting vehicle. We have done. You also have quite a large number of the previous Soviet equipment. And again, we are very proud of the level of protection that we have achieved, and the weapon stations, fire control systems, thermal imagers, and also we have also discussed. You also have quite a bit of this anti-tank, older generation anti-tank missiles. We have a very interesting package of how to upgrade it to bring it to the latest level, and it's not advisable to throw it away in this dire need for ammunition of all kinds these days. This is something we can work on. We have crews here of all of our weapons. This is our reconnaissance system. It's based on American Humvee, but the rest of the system, the optronic mast over there with the which is feeding data to the C4I system of the land forces, also can guide artillery. You can see targets on 20 kilometers and measure the location accuracy of the targets. The vehicle is also equipped with our 12.7 millimeter stabilized weapon station. This is we have 4 types of various troop carriers. This is our 4x4 platform. It's fully domestically developed, built in here, very high level of protection. This is used by our special forces. This one is an 8-seater. Used by our.
We have 8-seater and 12-seaters.
And in bigger versions, it's the latest generation of both automotive components, suspension, again visualization. The crew is very well equipped with the data, what is happening around day and night, and also with a very high level of
the other one was
firepower.
Was an armored vehicle that we discussed last night. That I was explaining everything to you.
Yes. So again, we have 4x4, 6x6, and 8x8. So this 6x6 is a bit cheaper, and it is transporting what we call a fire support platoons for the infantry. So they are also very heavy level of protection. It's based on our truck produced here in Serbia. It's cheaper, but still have a very high level of protection. This is our standard equipment, very long-range sniper rifles produced in here. This one has a range of more than 1.5 kilometers. This one 1.2 kilometers. They can fire both NATO standard or I mean, we have versions with both NATO standard ammunition and also our ammunition. We are also producing sniper ammunition.
Yeah, we combined both standards and we added our caliber.
Oh, yes, here. Yesterday you told me about
6.5
from 110 to another one.
Yes, so this is also the rifles that we have produced recently equipping our infantry. We had the demand from our military to increase the firepower and the lethality of infantry soldiers like at least 30%. But this was achieved with a new generation of both rifles, ammunition, and the optronic systems to support that long-range fire. And these are two types of the 8x8 infantry carriers, infantry fighting vehicles. This is an infantry fighting vehicle, this is an infantry carrier. And they are related automotive components, very high standard for comfort and the protection and air conditioning. Yes, they have cameras all over. Outside day and night, they can exit fully designed and production done here. We also level of against mine. This is another one with the heavier weaponry with the 30mm stabilized and a better fire control system. And this is the latest generation of the future infantry fighting vehicle with also 8x8.
It's 57. 57 millimeter.
80 rounds that can fire, which is one of the most effective remote control system in the world now, with 57 caliber, with range of 5 kilometers against anti-tank guided weapons operator, with airburst ammunition, very effective. Also, it has total protection 6 and also protection 4 against anti-tank mines 10 kilos at work. 36 tons. It is very powerful and a very versatile weapon for the future. Yes, please.
Then, with respect to artillery, this is our probably the biggest achievements we have made in later generation artillery production. This is NORA B-52 version 3 that is being discussed with your industry for joint production. So it's a 155 millimeter NATO standard long-range weapon. Range is 40, depending on ammunition.
57 millimetara nazvali lazanski, samo se
42
niko ne
kilometers
sjeća.
or more. It is fully automatic. We have an auto loaders there with 12 rounds to feed the main gun. And additional rounds which are packed here in the rear.
And it's 4 to 5 times cheaper than Panzer howitzers from Germany.
Yes.
4 to 5 times cheaper.
Again, there is a new version which is going to be offered to you with 30 rounds in the automatic magazine and fully remotely operated tank. This is a modernization of the old Soviet D-30 howitzer. To put that, this is a Serbian-made FAP truck. And the weapon which is placed in a remotely operated turret with a loader and much higher level of protection. We have standardized now ammunition in our artillery for 122 caliber and 155. So the brigade level artillery is using 122, and a higher level artillery is using 155. This is the upgrade of the 122 howitzers. Gvozdika howitzer. This is also discussed between two industries to work together on this. The main improvement is this command vehicle with a new fire control system, which is connected with drones, long-range drones. You will see the drones over there. And the time from getting the target to shooting has been reduced 3 to 5 times, which is very important in a latest combat scenarios. Also, we have improved ammunition greatly. The gun can fire the old Soviet-style ammunition, also new generation ammunition, which is much more lethal and with a much bigger range, 30% range. This is the conversion of the old Soviet M46 gun to 155 NATO standard weapon against the same ballistic performance as NORA there with a range of 40 plus kilometers. And this is then again new generation artillery firing loitering munition. This is one of the examples of our loitering munition. This is the standard ponosom. The weapon can fire up to 15 of those. Range is 50 kilometers. How they work? They work what they call, this is a non-line of sight weapons, meaning you are getting coordinates to artillery fire control system. You don't see the target when you fire. You launch the ammunition. The ammunition has an autopilot before firing. the coordinates are given to the autopilot there.
Hoće li
It
biti
flies
1.
in the area
maja?
of targets, and the operator sees the targets through the
Kada
homing head
kažeš
over there.
februaru, pitam hoće li biti
Day
1.
and
maja?
night, lock on a target, and then the UAVs automatically attacking this particular target. This is sorry. The range of this one is various range from 50 to 150 kilometers. 16 of these normal loitering ammunition, meaning you will be launching all of them. They will circle the area and practically prevent any movement, any maneuver of the enemy, because whenever they move, it can be attacked.
Samo predstavi ovo što radi cizanjem opako.
Our project of modern generation cruise missile. The cruise missile with ability for loitering weapons. It is practically merging the families of cruise missile with loitering weapons, launching by and with modular guidance system. Speaking about GPS INS with actually jamming immunity, or autonomous optoelectronic intercom system with autonomous target acquisition system with artificial intelligence. Also in third module, it has also for loitering, for actually several tens of minutes target area up to 300 kilometers. It's a conventional range, but total range is about 750 kilometers. We have our own turbocharged engine, our own also the booster engine with modular system with 450 kilos warhead, including the thermobaric armor penetration system. It is very versatile weapon, launching with this the modular launching platform, which can launch ballistic missiles and also the cruise missiles. It is something like
the 300 kilometer range ballistic missile.
300 kilometer. It is our first project of this 400 millimeter rocket. In terms of 300 kilometers, and our idea was to test it because this is something solution
And these are the target systems of our artillery. The modular rocket launcher is the basis of our rocket artillery units. This is again the vehicle on our pop truck, and these are all the rockets. It's modular. Meaning, please, Mr. President, you can see it from here. You can put various containers to fire all of those types of. You can fire all 107 millimeter rockets, 122 rockets for Grad, 128. Our standard is 128 rocket. Now these are, for example, 50 kilometer range guided rocket. This is the rocket with the anti-tank mines, and also we have some other little packages for this. Clearly, the warheads are much more improved than the previous generation. Or we can fire this guided. You can see that over here on this video. In a similar concept we explained there, the operator has which is connected with the artillery fire control system. When they detect, for example, tanks coming or moving targets, he can program. There is a programming station there. You will see that connected with artillery fire control. Each of this, the system can carry up to 8 of these. This is the missile with a small. It's like a small aircraft, so it has the small turbojet engine, and it has a homing head with a thermal imager. So it is launched in the area of the targets. It can be programmed to go around the target area. Now it is guided. The command signal and the signal from the homing head is coming through the fiber optic cable, meaning it cannot be jammed. So we can attack tanks, moving targets very accurately in the same system that you can fire classical artillery fire. So you can see this is how it looks when the area is saturated with the artillery fire. This is the bigger weapon for this. This one is to kill tanks, and this is a 100 kilo penetration weapon to kill how to say, hardened bunkers and what you can see the system fire. Yes, sir. Now these are all elements of this artillery. This is a reloading vehicle to move all of the various types of artillery rockets. Now in air defense, these are also our small light trucks, all-terrain trucks produced in here. And in short-range air defense, we have, for example, the procured Strauss. This is 7.5 kilometer range infrared guided missile. And then we have modernized as well as here is with the thermal emitter sights and with the connection with the battery 5%. This is the president's favorite.
Yes.
He has influenced the design greatly. It was not easy to see, by the way, but anyway, here we are.
It looks very much menacing. Yeah.
It should be.
It's 40 millimeter, and you can put coordinates at one side and missiles on the other side, and to even strengthen it with different type of rockets or even more machine guns. But as you can see, it's beautiful, it's packed, and it's very powerful. It's very powerful anti-infantry, anti-tanks, anti-helicopters, anti-low flying,
And especially anti-drones. Yes, this is our prime troop.
and altogether, whatever you can see here, including French missile coordinates, whatever, this big gun, 40 millimeters, and everything else. You see how it fires, and
Day and night firing, and here we have, for example,
it's not that price, it's not that costly.
thermobaric. This is how it kills drones with the smart programmable ammunition. It's very effective because this is the main radar at the battery level to get
And this
targets.
is pretty much the same with different equipment.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Everything looks
Thank you. Really impressive. Just 5-10 minutes. Don't going to take more than 10 minutes of your time just to see. This is the pride of Serbian industry. You can see everything we produce here, including private producers, and you can see exactly everything. All different type of calibers, uniforms, drones.
To the left.
Šta?
To here. It's slippery a bit. So here we have one of our biggest drone producers.
This is private
Various kinds of
company,
drones.
PRDC.
Reconnaissance drones, attack drones, drones that can drop mortar mines.
This one is very good. That might be a future even of our army, because you see they have 6+6 mortars. It's from 60 millimeters mainly, and you can target easily the enemy's tranchées and everything else. You just drop it from above them and you easily control it.
These are killer drones with a range of 25 This is our target. Use that to train the air defense of how to deal with the.
This is what we aim at.
This is our set of protective equipment, soldier protective equipment, also equipment for the, when they need to live in trenches, very modern, for very heavy climate. These are all protective, composite armor. This we put to increase protection of vehicles with a very lightweight, very high level. This is a personal protection. Also all kinds of gear which supports the movement on the battlefield. And these nets are also protecting the covering. Snipers, for the snipers to be hidden properly. This we have a production of all kinds of protective gear for the gas masks and NBC protection equipment. We have also discussed that with your ministry. It could be, and also all kinds of non-lethal ammunition, CS grenades, rubber bullets, and so on to fight the demonstrators. All of this is available, lethal and non-lethal. Here we have our producer of electronics. As you know, Mr. President, what they call a smart ammunition is the theme of the day all over the globe, and this company is producing all of the smart parts for ammunition. Proximity fuses.
Radimo nekih 20 godina razvoju paljača i razvili smo paljače za terensku raketu, municiju. Glavni proizvod je blizinski paljač. A uspjeli smo da osvojimo i optički blizinski, to je uveli smo paljač. Prvi bio top.
They also make smart anti-tank mines, which you trigger remotely. And this is also for protection of tanks. This is, for example, when the tank is penetrated by the heat charge, it reacts automatically and fires the gas to prevent explosion inside the tank. This is our factory which is dealing with optoelectronics, thermal imagers, sights, laser detectors, and they are producing all of the artillery fire control systems. These are all thermal imager cameras and laser range finders to direct our artillery. And they are also producing this upgrade kit for eagles, so that you can shoot at night. Eagles are very good, but you need to direct them in the direction of the target.
Almost all old systems.
And this is, for example, what we call a future soldier system. You have an optical device on the rifle. This is what the shooter sees in the because wherever you put your rifle, the shooter will have the ability to fire inside the This is another factory which is dealing with optoelectronics, day sights, thermal imagers, weapon sights, and also they are producing homing heads. So these are the homing heads for all of the missiles that you have seen here, thermal imagers homing heads, bigger, smaller, for various types of weapons. And they are also our major drone producers. You will see over there our killer drones. This is a very modern weapon now. They are producing those with 3 types so far. And three types of, this is with 1 kilo warhead, 2 kilo warhead, and 5 kilo.
This is what we like. What is the range of this? The small slug.
3 kilometers, 5 kilometers. This one is 5 plus.
Every single soldier.
This is the main, but it's very effective. It can kill. It can penetrate something like 250 to 300 millimeters of the protection, and also it has. And also has the fragmentation to kill infantry around the wheel. And you can trigger it. This is our main producer of small arms. These are those long-range sniper rifles. You have similar production of this machine gun in your country. This is NSV machine gun. And this is our 30mm cannon in NATO caliber 30 by 173, capable of penetrating the latest generation of armor in the infantry fighting wheel. So this factory is, and we have just celebrated 171st anniversary, almost 200 years of weapon making in this particular factory. So they are dealing with, they are producing all kinds of modern.
U fazi je završetka osnovnosti na 5300 smo očekujemo za recimo 3-4 dana završenu pouzdanost.
Необходимо еще технические для того, чтобы закончить час касательно надежности.
Nema malo, treba će nam 2-3 mjeseca da malo dokumentaciju sredimo i krećemo u
Poslije nešto čak i da se položi u klanici, zato što mi je ovo malo tu na mjestu.
Stiže već mašine.
There is no more than 4 producers of this kind of weapon in the world. 30mm Now, all kinds of small arms, pistols, rifles. These are all based on Kalashnikov.
These are modular rifles. You have it with a long, rather very short barrel. You can easily put it on, take it out. It depends whether it's
standard Kalashnikov round, or the new generation much better and superior soldier fighter. This will have
That's what we see. As the best we believe that 556 NATO caliber is not enough to be detrimental, to be legal
have a stop
against the enemy, and this 7.62 is too big. Our line 6.5, which is just
But still, if you have a lack of ammunition, you can use the old Kalashnikov round. Then medium machine guns, grenade launchers, and so on. Please.
Западно-казахстанская машиностроительная компания и компания «Юго-Импорт» планирует реализовать инвестиционный проект по освоению пушки 2.42 на производственной базе западно-казахстанской машиностроительной компании. На сегодняшний день «Юго-Импорт» изготовил 30-мм пушку натовского калибра. Мы хотим вместе с ними сделать этот проект и сделать на заводе ЗКМК пушку 2.42, которая устанавливается на БМП-2, на вертолете Ми-28. Данный проект позволит обеспечить не только наших вооруженцев, но и экспорт. Біздер қазіргі күнде сборканы жасап жатыр. Енді келесі 25 жылдан бастап осы «Юго-Импорт» компаниясымен освоение бастаймыз. Локализация. Полностью детальдарды ЗКМК-да істейміз. Екінші тарапымыз мына осы пушкаларды боеприпас жасаймыз. 30 мм боеприпастар осы пушкаға. Біздер 2009 бері қорғаныс тапсырысы бойынша жасап отыр. Бүгінгі таңда бұл боеприпастың локализациясымен айналысып жатырмыз. Юго-Импортпен детальдарды істеуге жоспарлап отырмыз. Ендігі мәселе қорықтың мәселесі.
Тағы бір жоспарымыз бар. Алатаумен қосымша СВД минометті.
You can see all different calibers here.
Это Алатау.
Так.
Научно-технический центр Алатау на данный момент проводит мероприятия по локализации 4 направлений в интересах силовых структур. Это гранатометы 60 мм, 82 мм, ручного танкового гранатомета класса РДР-7 и снайперская винтовка. Точно так же рассматриваем локализацию снайперской винтовки М91. Данная продукция при проведении анализа показала среди конкурентов данных классов продукции преимущество, особое преимущество – это износостойкость, то есть жизнеспособность из тех стволов выше, чем у аналогичных представителей. Точно так же, как универсальный момент – это применение боеприпасов различных производителей. Нет связки.
He's producing all of these grenade launchers. This is a 40 mm NATO grenade launcher. This one is also now he's taking another tranche to shoot drones. It has a 40 mm round with the frontal effect of fragments and anti-drone, among other things they also shoot. And these are all the 40 mm 40 mm grenade launchers. This can be attached under the barrel of the rifle or fired separately. And then this factory is doing all kinds of mortars. 60 mm commando mortars, small 60 mm mortars, 82, 81 mm mortars, 120 mm mortar. Now, in order to have an accurate mortar fire these days, you need to have a new fire control system to stop because the mortars will be found with the counter battery radars fast, so you need to shoot and leave position very fast. This is the system to direct mortar fire in a modern battlefield.
And we have both 81 millimeters and 82 millimeters caliber, both NATO and Soviet caliber.
Again, this is the mortar fire or artillery fire control system. This company is doing various kinds of smart generation of air bombs, gliding bombs. These will reach the range of 60 plus kilometers.
This is the future. This is something that's
Flying bomb, yeah?
Yes, this is what
Gliding bomb.
Russia, as a matter of fact, started using, and this is done by Blaticom. Over there you can see that it's boiling effect.
Dobar dan, mi smo ovo već videli napolju pa se predstavili.
So they are doing various elements of the guided munitions, course correction munition for howitzers like this, to increase and also they are developing cruise missiles.
Паши, спокойно, Паши. Вот, нормально, братик. Паши.
Here is shell with guidance. If you want to shoot long ranges, 40 kilometers plus, you can have this correction. These are the aviation penetration bombs to go through a concrete to 1 meter. 2 meters penetration, 1 meter.
We have huge expectations for this country. This is something that we count very much on them in the future.
Biz josparimiz tag'da bir eski texnologiya bilan жұмыс істеп жатырмыз.
Провели испытания на Сарашагане, увеличили вдвойне складские базовые километров. Полную модернизацию. Строим завод 12 тысяч квадратных метров. Совместно располагаем с нашим партнером. Да, полностью решает 5 раз. Чем мы просто занимаемся, как мы встречи.
Спасибо большое.
And here we have our biggest producer of what the mortar ammunition and the guided ammunition, 5 kilometer range, all kinds of mortars.
Frankly speaking, I didn't expect that you produce such a variety of ammunition. There are so many types.
We have produced thousands of these, and there is a very interesting project to upgrade those. You also have thousands that will probably something we'll be cooperating on. Anti-tank missile.
From mortar shells, Malutka is everything.
Yes.
This has a range of 40 kilometers. This has a range of 20 kilometers.
It's wonderful to
Then this is the producer of tank ammunition and artillery ammunition.
И производство Калкан-7, как технология.
Качество давно это что?
Производим ремонт боеприпасов, закупаем у них комплектующие. Все производство у нас полностью в Казахстане освоено. Да, в Казахстане освоено, чтобы комплектующие. И планируем для них поставлять.
Следующий проект – это производство боеприпасов и парохов. Такие вот содержащие технологии.
Забавно продължение на ресурса за još 15 godina.
This is our main explosives factory.
I need this guy to be near to the president. I need him to be nearest to the president. Treba da priča.
Bolje da pređe vamo s ove strane nego ovdje napred.
Помимо этого, локализация за счет того, что вся сырьевая база в Казахстане присутствует, значит, будет до 95%. То есть мы имеем кислоты в горнорудной промышленности, мы имеем целлюлоз, в нашем кабинете достигнута договоренность о плавке соответствующая. Далее мы вот расскажем. Вот директор завода, да, с которым у нас есть уже полностью весь переговорный процесс. Это вот все виды пароход, в том числе перспективное направление. Здесь будет задействовано сельское хозяйство, то есть нитрацеллюлоза будет изготовляться в нашем пункте. Полностью будет переработка, при том, что вот я говорил, что импорт будет выкупать готовый продукт в виде нитрацеллюлозы. На сегодняшний день они закупают это в Италии.
Practically all of our defense industry, which is producing ammunition to our government, to work with you in order to channel
Some big European countries can only produce
many of our producers, which will be working through you importing your.
Hvala, gospodine predsjedniče.
Predsjedniče, ja se izvinjam, jedno unutrašnje političko pitanje. Dve poslanice Đilasove stranke napustili su danas njihov poslanički klub. Kapko je prelila čašu, falsifikovali su.
Sad sam sa predsjednikom Kazahstana. Uskoro ću biti u Palati Srbije da sam spreman da odgovorim na sva pitanja. Sve najbolje želim i oprostite, molim vas. Inače, nemam nikada problem.
Вы были на нашем заводе в 2017 году, нанимали кто-нибудь в покрёвке состоянии. Было неплохо, начал.
Спасибо большое. Спасибо большое. Спасибо еще раз.
Drone used in this vehicle. So here you have all the structures. You need an ether to find the direction of the drone. And these are our killer drones.
been swapped out.
Yeah. So here we have some of our killer drones next to us. How they are done. 25 kilometers range. They're all reconnaissance drone that can also drop small bombs. They are again working in coordination to give targets to the killer drones. This is what we call a battalion asset for reconnaissance. This is our bigger tactical drone equipped with laser-guided missiles. You can see it can find targets, direct artillery fire, and kill targets with laser-guided missiles. The range is 250 kilometers. And then again, all of these small killer drones that we explained there. So the remote exposure. We arm this one. These are what we say one-way.
We bother the president. No, it's okay. I never expected that you produce a variety of niches. Very advanced country when it comes to weaponry. One of the most developed countries. And we agree that...
Okay, hvala kolege.
Hvala vam. Gotovo. Stani. Hvala. Okay.